What is going on, guys? It's Family here. Welcome back to another video. Today I have an interesting topic for you guys, and this one is pretty funny, to be honest. So basically I was just scrolling through YouTube looking at some funny videos, and then I found this interesting video. And from what I've seen already, it's this woman who goes around in like a park or something asking people if they think that a thing called mansplaining is real. And personally, I've never heard this term before, so I'm guessing it's pretty new, but I figured that instead of searching up what it means, it should be explained in this video, so I'm gonna go ahead and watch it.
Do you think mansplaining is a real thing?
Mansplaining?
Man what? Plaining?
Like explaining manhood? Or manscaping? Or what is that?
So far nobody knows what it really means.
Oh, you're talking about men wanting or liking to explain everything like that.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh, so basically the definition of mansplaining is a man explaining. Yeah, that was pretty predictable. Alright, well straight away I can say that this is a pretty useless word, because there's already a term for explaining, which is just explain, and there definitely doesn't need to be a gender division between who's explaining. I don't know who let this word even become a thing. I think by now it's pretty clear that this woman is a feminist, and she is trying to put shame on men. Did you see her reaction when the man told her what he thought mansplaining meant? Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Let's keep going.
I knew what mansplaining was, and I was pretty certain they knew it too. I just had to get them talking long enough to prove it.
Oh yeah, cause it just so happens that everyone knows everything, don't they? Especially a word that is relatively new.
Do you ever interrupt people when they're trying to tell an anecdote or something like that?
Not at all.
You never interrupt people?
No. I don't do that myself, so I haven't seen that in my workplace at all.
Oh.
So.
Well, I don't ever do that. I've learned to keep quiet, so my opinions stay here and don't reach this part.
So basically, before I've seen a lot of videos of feminists making up facts that apparently all men interrupt and all men are evil, and so far from what we've seen, none of these men do interrupt, according to them. So I don't think these facts, as the feminists call them, are really facts. Perhaps they should stop making those up and just look at some statistics, or just ask around like this woman.
I've given up, so I'm just along for the ride nowadays.
Now, it
I
doesn't...
used to drive the bus, but now I'm just a passenger.
Okay, he wouldn't let her speak, but I felt that the tiny woman was trying to communicate with me. So I followed her wordless directions and started talking to women.
Oh, this is getting good. So she just realized that her plan of making men feel guilty wasn't working out. So she decided to start making up some random lies how apparently the man that we just saw was interrupting someone. But this makes absolutely no sense, because we just saw the man wasn't interrupting anybody. He was the one talking. Honestly. And now the next bit, she starts going absolutely crazy and saying that apparently a kid that young was trying to say something about this whole mansplaining thing. Honestly, I am losing words. Like, this is full on stupid. How is a kid like that meant to know anything about this whole situation? Like, I'm pretty sure at that age you're meant to just be like playing around. And also apparently the young girl was showing wordless directions. And this is just beyond insane. Alright, let's see what else this video has to offer.
Have you ever been interrupted by a guy?
All the time.
Where do you get interrupted the most? Like at work or when you're in conversation with friends?
By my husband mostly. He can't help it. I think it's stronger than his will.
In my family, most of the time. My dad maybe interrupts me and says, no, this is not right. And I'm like, it is.
And of course, if she goes over to women, they start saying that apparently they're getting interrupted all the time. And to be honest with you, I do not want to believe that these women actually get interrupted all the time, because honestly, everyone interrupts from time to time. And what I think is, the feminists just asked the woman to say that they get interrupted all the time because she was running out of good material.
It made me wonder, what was this man thing inside their head?
Man thing? What? Honestly, I have no idea what she's on about now.
I wanted to crack one open like an egg, but my producer, who is a man, told me no.
What an unfunny joke. Seriously, if you wanna put a joke in a video, try harder. I'm surprised that this producer hasn't got anything against filming this video.
I think that sometimes when a man just knows he's right, he's right.
I mean, maybe sometimes women talk for too long. That's it.
Talk for too long?
I mean, we can kind of explain the same thing, but twice as fast.
I don't necessarily think men interrupt women, but I think sometimes in conversation you have to interrupt certain people.
I think it depends on the type of man you are. I've never really felt that men interrupt women. I actually feel women interrupt men.
And after this part that you just watched, I must say, this is probably the best part of the video. It shows that everybody can interrupt a bit. It in general shows equality, how everyone can basically interrupt. If there were no biased opinions in this video, like you saw there, that wasn't biased at all, then this would probably have way more likes.
Suddenly, the little woman's message became so clear to me. Men don't know when they're talking.
Are you sure about that?
So what do you think is going to happen to me when I go home with him now?
He'll correct you and tell you actually how he doesn't interrupt you. Yeah.
I can deal with that.
I was scared for her.
You cannot be serious. So this feminist just told the woman that she's going to get interrupted, and now she's worried for her. Honestly, oh, like seriously, nothing is gonna happen. She's gonna be fine. There's no need to worry, especially over something like that. Interrupting happens everywhere. As I said, everyone does it from time to time, and it's not like it's some sort of weapon. It's not gonna hurt you.
I hope she's okay. I thought that naming this phenomena would allow us to see it more clearly, but the denial was deafening. I reflected upon the practices of the little woman. Speak softly and carry a big balloon.
Oh my god, this is just going too far. Luckily this is the end of the video. Like honestly, I wouldn't be able to stand any more of this. But seriously, hold on, I need a break. What is the world anymore? Like, what? Alright, so now she just finishes off the video by saying that the denial was real, and yeah, I mean, obviously there was a bit of denial because everybody does interrupt. However, don't make it so annoying. Like seriously, stop it. This whole thing is so laughable. Like, there's no point of making this video. At all. There's no point. Why? What is it gonna prove? What? Men interrupt. Yeah, that's obvious. Everybody interrupts. But seriously, there's no point of saying that men are the ones interrupting. No. Everybody interrupts, as I said. I think this has gone off topic because I'm pretty sure this is meant to be about mansplaining, but yeah, it's pretty similar. I mean, men explaining something that's just straight up sexist. Honestly, even Notch, the creator of Minecraft, has been talking about this on Twitter. Mansplaining is stupid, and we all gotta agree to this. And now we can say what you like. You can say that mansplaining is real and it's a big issue, but it really isn't, so you're just lying to yourself there. I recommend that these feminists just stop and stay within the peaceful protest line, because once you start making videos calling out men for being interrupting and annoying, it'll just continue to start a war. Like over the last, I don't know, for the last year or so, a lot of these like feminist videos have been showing up on YouTube. A lot of these videos are just calling out men for being rude, mansplaining, manspreading, I don't know, whatever those feminists can come up with. And also a lot of these videos, as I said earlier in this video, make up a lot of facts about men just to try and put shame on them. And it's not even worth it, because all people do is just make fun of those feminists, because as far as I know, in 2017 it's not like women are unequal to men. It's definitely not as bad as it's portrayed as. This seriously needs to stop. It's not gonna do any good. It's not peaceful protesting. This is just encouraging people to start like a whole gender war. Like World War III, men versus women. this is not gonna end well. But I think that's about it for this video, because honestly it's got long enough. I've talked about most of the issues. I think I've covered everything, to be honest. If there's anything I've missed out, then please tell me in the comments. But overall, tell me what you think about this situation. Smash that like button down below and subscribe if you're new to my channel for some more commentaries. Peace.